Level this. This is a pigeon. Remember how sick that pigeon used to look? Piggy. This pigeon I rescued from the bus station. It flies in and out of my place. How to get a physique, lean physique like me or Jan Frenato or any of these really, really lean people. It's very, very easy. Now, just quickly though, this is a question I get in my coaching group a lot, Durianrider.com. Right, a lot of guys want to get lean, want to have veins in their biceps, have striations in their shoulders. You probably can't see it too much because this webcam doesn't fully show it and the lighting's pretty average, but you can sort of see my lean. You can see the lean face, you can see the lines in my face, and you can see collarbones here and neck anatomy. You can see I have a very probably 4% body fat. Check out these photos from a few days ago. So how to get that low level of body fat is very, very, very easy. And if you look at my face, I don't look tired. I look relatively fresh faced. I'm 46 in a couple of months. So, but do you want to be this lean? All right. Like, why do you want to be this lean? If you're a professional cyclist, runner, kickboxer, ballet dancer, then I understand having low body fat helps with those sports. Swimmer. But a lot of guys out there, they're trying to lose weight. And I'm like, well, if you lost weight, you wouldn't be as attractive to women. Like, what? But women want lean guys. No, women prefer guys who are overweight than underweight. All right. Now, a lot of guys don't understand. They're like, what? The average woman out there prefers a guy who most men out there would think is fat. All right, not obese, but fat. Okay, like he's got man boobs, he's got a gut. Most guys don't understand that. That's what women prefer. Like, if a man is fully dry ripped or just very lean, it's like not so much. Okay, now where people get confused with that is generally guys who have a lean, good-looking face. They might have a smaller physique, and the girls like the face, but they don't like his body. Okay, so they fall in love with the face, but not generally his physique. So guys get confused with that. So, women prefer guys who are slightly overweight, versus underweight. What does slightly overweight mean? Average looking. So a guy who doesn't have a fitness influencer steroid physique is what girls prefer. Now, girls do like guys who are on steroids. It's a contradiction, it's a flip, but not guys who are super vascular. All right, you don't see girls lining up to bodybuilding shows to go, oh my god, look how vascular he is. They don't like that. All right, zero veins is ideal for most women out there. That's why you see a lot of male strippers. They're very rarely shredded. All right, they maybe got a bit of ab line there or whatever, and they're not running like mad doses of gear. They're bigger. They're bulky, soft looking. All right, they're not looking like granite, dry, striated, vascular. They're not. Okay, and so then that's one thing. Now, guys are like, hey, I don't care about chicks. I'm gay. Okay, or I'm not gay, but I don't care about chicks. I want to be my best. I want to run a 2:20 marathon. All right, this is what I want to do. Okay, no, I can help you with that. I've helped people go under the 2:10s. So, I literally liaise with some of the best triathletes out there, some of the most famous names. We won't drop any names because I'm not here for clout. I'm here for help. Top level cyclists, top level runners. All right, most of them who are English speaking know me and incorporate some level of protocol because they're so fucking weight obsessed. All right, and that's great. All right, that's why I get to help, because I'm like, I can help you be lean without doing the crazy shit, the dumb shit that makes you go loopy and feel depressed and prevent ultimate performances. So the biggest tip, I'm not going to give you all the tips because that's what I do for people who get in my coaching group, Durianrider.com, but I'm going to give you a big tip. All right, a big tip. All right, I'll give you 2 tips actually. Never ever ever let yourself get hungry. All right, never ever ever skimp on carbohydrate. All right, if you skimp on carbohydrate and your goal is to be lean like me, or lean like Jan Frenato, or lean like Jan Ulrich was in his peak, or lean like Lance Armstrong, then never ever ever skimp on carbohydrate. And this is where the idiots come out. All right, guys will go, no, Durianrider, you're wrong. I'm like, dude, no offense, but you're fucking fat and I'm fucking lean. And that sounds so arrogant, but that's the reality here, Just like if you're a sick pianist, all right, people go, wow, get to play the piano. And I come up and say, no, that's not how you play the piano. I can't fucking play a piano. What a douchebag I would be. And I'm coming up to you to critique your excellence in pianoisms. Just like you being fat and come up to me and say, no. You're trying to debate me, right? And I'm trying to debate you as your grand pianist, and I'm just never even fucking touched a piano, all right? So that's the level of idiocy, and that's why you get people out there who are fucking fat, and just because you're fucking fat doesn't make you a bad person. I'm here speaking like a dad, an uncle, big brother. I want to help you, okay? I'm not here to make fun of you. I want to help you on your goal, but I'm going to be harsh and honest with you. Just as that's what works, and that's what helps people get out of their fucking la-la land. Stop being fucking delusional, all right? And just listen to me, take the action, and get the results. Get the results, all right? If that's your goal, okay? A lot of guys don't want to be as lean as me. I get that. That's fine. But you have people out there just, I want to get a leaner face. And I'm like, what the fuck are you eating that shit for? Right, what are you eating that? Like, there's 5 foods out there that just kill your face genetics. Like, make you get a fat face. But hey, maybe you're casting for like King Charles the VIII and you got to have a fat face or whatever, right? Maybe you like a fat face. A fat face, a round face, like a Krispy Kreme donut face. But a lot of guys don't like it, man. And if you don't like it, I'm here. I'm your best friend when it comes to that. So that's the thing. You get the idiots coming out saying, no, Durianrider, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what about Robert Lustig? Sugar the bit of truth. Look at his face. If you want a face like him, no problems. If you want a lean face like me, I'm your man, okay? It's just like if you want to become a grand piano master, don't listen to the dude who can't fucking play the piano. Or he's just like punching the fucking keys like, oh, nah. But this is where I don't know what it is with people. It's like they just go, I know a better way, and it's like you don't, because if you did, you'd have the results that you don't. You got a chipmunk face, all right? Chipmunks come up and start humping your leg because they think you're a chipmunk. That's how round your face is, and that's okay, all right? Just saying, if your goal is lean, then listen to me. So that one, never skim a carbohydrate, okay? Ever. In a week, in a day, never skim a carbohydrate. Another tip is, a really, really big tip that people fuck up with, is don't worry about your weight. Well, how am I going to get lean if I don't worry about my weight? Worry about your performances, all right? Focus on your 5K time, running time. You can't run, you got an e-recon. Focus on how much power you can push on the bike for 10, 20 minutes, okay? And there you go, that's what you have to do. Focus on your 5K time if you can run. Focus, and if you can't, you walk it, and then focus on your power of the bike. The bike's the best, really, because how many people can really run? Like, most people are overweight, they can't fucking run, they got a stress fracture or whatever. That's why the bike is fantastic, because your weight is supported. And that's what you have to do. Focus on your wattage, your power. Get a power meter, get a little Brighton little GPS unit that measures power, that can record the power, and you get like a little here in your crank. It's called a Stages power meter. They're the best. The pedal-based ones, you knock them, they go to calibration. Stages, power meters, that's what I've used in the last 10 years now. I've used everything else pretty much out there. They're the best. I've had close friends use that other things. So I've covered all the bases and power meters. Stages, just the best. And they're also quite more affordable for people living in the Western economy. So then you focus on your power, all right? You focus on your performance, okay? So get obsessed, absolutely fucking obsessed. If you want to lose weight, if you want to drive your weight down, get obsessed about your power output for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, all right? And if you can run, maybe you are a runner, maybe you're doing 25 minutes for 5K or 30 minutes or whatever, you want to go down to under 20, under 19, 30, under 19, under 18:45, under 18:30. Just keep driving it down every week, every 2 weeks, just trying to do PR. Right? And you'll be able to do that for a bit. And eventually you get down to 15 or 14 minutes, and it's like, then it's really hard to break into the 13s, etc. So, but by then you'll be fucking lean as fuck, and you'll be like, won't be worrying about that. But that's the deal, just focus on performance. That's why I train UFC fighters. I train UFC fighters since 2011. 2011 was the first UFC fighter I ever coached with weight loss. And he's like, I was trying to cut weight, and it's like a rebound, and it's like, fuck, this sucks, man. Yeah, and this guy's a professional, a UFC fighter, like a pretty big name. Like, at first I thought someone was trolling me, and I was getting punked or whatever. I was in New York. And then this guy's walking down the street, and I'm thinking, "Fuck, this shit. Is this real life, man? What's going on here? This is crazy. Why the fuck is a UFC fighter talking to me, who's like 62 kilos, at 6 foot? And he's a strong UFC fighter. I'm like, what else? And he just wants to lose weight. He wants to be able to cut weight and make his weight class easy without going crazy. I was like, damn, crazy. The reach you can have on YouTube. And so, so that's what I tell my UFC fighters, focus on how fast you can run a 5K. Focus on how much power you can push for 5 or 10, 20 minutes ideally. And when you focus on those, your weight just drops down. You lean out, right? And if you have to jump in a sweatsuit and do this dehydration shit and miss concussion excess because you dehydrate, your brain's dried out or dry, it's just really dumb, okay? So do my protocols. You'll never, ever have to worry about your weight ever again if that's your goal, right? If you want to be your leanest self, there's no one out there who can do a better job long term as well. Like, it's just, you see fighters, they get lean, and people are like, oh, what do you think of that person got lean? And I'm like, yeah, do a touch-up in a year, do a follow-up in 2 years, and see how they're going, all right? Most of them got fat. Some of them committed suicide, unfortunately, because they got so depressed from crashed estrogen, crashed testosterone, or most importantly, crashed serotonin, crashed dopamine, and then become opioid addicts, and it's just alcoholics, and it's just downward spiral from there, just because they listen to the wrong people about weight loss, and it's insane, man. I see it every day. But I understand why people don't agree with me, because they don't see what I see, okay? They don't see what I see, all right? And so I understand why people can't relate, but just listen to me if that's your goal, and just let's work together. Let's get you fucking lean. I guarantee you your leanest face ever and your best performances ever, okay? Durianrider.com.